Minor slight hitch in the plan. There's no water at this campsite. It says electric. It doesn't say electric and water. It just says electric. But I didn't realize that there were RV parks that had electric that didn't have water. I reckon we're gonna leave this site. We haven't hooked up yet, so we've got that going for us. I'm gonna pull into a vacant site that has water, fill up our water tank, and then loop back around, and we'll park here for 2 nights. The good news is we have a functional water tank and water pump, so it's not really that big of a deal. It's just kind of not what I planned after a 7.5-hour drive. Have functional systems and be ready for anything, because if you don't read directions, then you could find yourself in a pickle. This is also why you have snacks and you don't let yourself get too hungry, because it is dinner time. If I hadn't been munching on stuff and known that things might happen, I would be hangry. But I'm not, because I've had snacks. Let yourself have snacks. We're all set up out here for dinner. Let's go inside and see what Derek's cooking. Do you have a helper? Tell you what, over 7 hours of driving in a day will do you in. But this might be the best place we've ever stayed. I love Appalachia. We have made it to wild and wonderful West Virginia. It is absolutely beautiful here. We are at Camp Creek State Park in Camp Creek, West Virginia. We have a site that's right next to the creek. It is absolutely gorgeous. Today, Derek only had a half day of work, so we are going waterfall hunting, and it's an extra half-mile total if I go the long way. So I'm sending them with the camera to go that extra half mile, and I'm gonna attempt to wade the creek because my knee's been bothering me a lot, and an extra half mile, I can't do it right now. We're gonna see how that goes. Worst case scenario, I just don't have to shower today because I fell in the creek, and problem solved.
Oh, that's cool. Hasn't fallen yet. Okay, so I'm actually really excited to show you guys this. This was a wonderfully pleasant surprise. So
Behind me is the parking lot for Mash Fork Falls in Camp Creek, and it leads immediately to a paved walkway that goes all the way out to the falls. It's like 100% accessible, and that makes me really, really happy because I can walk a quarter mile, half mile, but there's probably going to be a point in time where I can't, and I'm going to need to get from the car to a wheelchair, and it is what it is. So good job, West Virginia. You can see the fault lines. See them? Mm-hmm. So that's where it settled and landed and turned into a rock, and then something shifted it and glued it back together. I like rocks. I'm not gonna pull this one out of the ground. But there's a big old granite deposit here, and it looks really neat. It's just sticking out. Yeah, we like water. This campground is absolutely phenomenal. It is so quiet and peaceful. You could hear the creek all night long, which we are here in the middle of the week, so that's probably explains why it's not super duper crowded, but I can't wait to come back to this campground. I love it here. being incredibly helpful right now. Tired. It's only like 8 o'clock, but we cooked over the fire, we had s'mores. I had a big day today. I walked to a waterfall, looked at rocks, been working on code like all evening. Once we got back from the hike, I am tuckered out, so I'll catch you in the morning. It's pouring down rain and we're leaving the campground today, which is fine. Derek can walk the dogs in the rain and get the rug up and stuff that's soaking wet. That'll be okay. But before we leave, first of all, this campground has been amazing. I love it here and I absolutely want to come back. Second of all, I put the awning out so that the dogs could lay under it. And look at this. Here's where Kilo was laying when I put the awning out. And here's where she is now. Huskies, man, what are you gonna do? Anyways, it's been an excellent trip. Thank you guys so much for coming along for the ride on this one. Now we are heading to North Carolina. We're hitting up a Windrose concert and having a nice little camping weekend with our friends. So I hope to see you on the next adventure. Bye.